Cool. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Goblin Kings playthrough of Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, and today I'm joined by two very special guests, Zeke Smells and the Pulp.
Oh.
And not only is this a guest star episode, but this is a dual feature of the best series, the best thing ever, Truth or Farce. We got another episode of that coming at you, and we're gonna do a double feature. We got the Pulp telling a story, and we got Zekathan Smellathan telling a story. So who wants to start? Rock, paper, scissors for it?
Sure.
All right, shout out what... Okay, you're going to go on shoot, and you're going to say what you throw out, okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
Fuck.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
Fuck.
All right,
Okay.
Go ahead, Zeke.
All right. So, my story. Hi, Caleb. You've told a Tinder story before on the channel, right? Probably?
A few, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, I have one, because I don't go on Tinder that much. But the whole story is very short, now I think about it. I was talking to a girl on Tinder. She messaged me first. Only time it's ever happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sad.
No, but basically, we got to, eventually talking about Phineas and Ferb. I was the one who brought it up, of course. I told her that she said that, like, she admires them or something. I said that Phineas and Ferb are the most hedonistic characters in fiction, because with all the things they do, I find it very easy to believe that they could cure all the world's diseases. She called me a blind fool. She called me a blind fool, and she said that Phineas and Ferb can't because their government won't allow them because of, like, overpopulation. They don't want too many people to be surviving.
Okay.
And that Phineas and Ferb probably already have the cure. The government just won't let them release it.
So, you got in an argument with a girl on Tinder about Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
And she said, she started them off, she was like, Phineas and Ferb are my role models. And then you were like, they could cure all diseases, why haven't they? And then she was like, the government's keeping it under wraps, you dumbass.
Yes.
Fuck.
Then, here, the end of the story, basically, the thing that we both got out of the conversation was Phineas and Ferb could easily beat up Goku. Granted, they would need preparation time, but they could do it.
That's what any sane person would get out of that conversation.
Yeah.
Is that Phineas and Ferb could beat up Goku. But, not to deviate from your story, but, like, I don't think they could. I think they could design a robot to beat up Goku. Maybe inject a serum that makes him buff.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if they didn't do anything like that, it would be Goku fighting two little kids.
Yeah.
So that's granted that they would have, preparation time. But if they did, they could beat up Goku.
Yeah. Maybe if they had prepped.
And maybe that's a bad thing about their cartoon, is that these two characters have basically limitless power.
Yeah.
But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that Phineas and Ferb could beat up Goku. She agreed.
Well, I think you found your soulmate.
Is Phineas and Ferb can beat up Goku?
Because you both agreed on it. I think if I went into any conversation with that, I would immediately get dumped. They would quit talking to me right away, and they would never contact me again. So is that it? You wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right.
But is it
You got a
true
lucky crit there.
or farce?
Is it true or farce? I don't know. It's for the audience to decide. All right, Alex, I think it's
My story.
It's the Pope's turn to tell a story.
Okay. This happened quite a bit ago. As in, like, well over a year at this point. Back when I was still living at a Yeah, living at my older brother's house. But it was only for the time being. And while I was there, we actually had pretty good internet. So I was playing Heroes of the Storm. And I would like to say I was pretty good at it. I mostly played healer and tank when no one was good at that.
Easiest classes.
Man, fuck off.
I'm joking.
And so one night we were out at dinner, and I was talking to my older brother, who also plays Heroes of the Storm, and I was interested in getting to know Arbiter, like play as that character, which I would say he's the hardest like hero in the game to play as, because you can't really directly fight with him at all. Like everything with him is like very indirect, and like everyone can like one-shot you easy if you like try. But anyway, I like play one game with him and it's hot garbage, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm never playing him again. And then like a couple days later, I decide, you know what, I'm gonna go look up some like stream of someone playing Arbiter. Not really expecting to find anyone the first day, which I don't. I like check on and off like for the next week, and eventually I find someone who just so happens to be named Arbiter streaming on Twitch. And I was like, one person knows how to play Arbiter. It's a guy who fucking names himself the character. So, watching his stream, like, for a couple hours, like, over the course of, like, 3 days he was streaming, I get kind of the hang of it. I don't really pick him up at any point, but back to when I was at dinner with my older brother, and I mentioned that to him, that I watched this stream of Arbiter and all the stuff he can do when you actually know what to do with them. And then somehow my brother got into contact with him because apparently he was looking for like to make a competitive Heroes of the Storm team. It's like, oh, that's cool and stuff, because at this point I haven't been really watching them all too much.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you know what, why not? I can help out. Like, I think I'm fairly decent, even though I hardly play competitive, but you know, I think I do pretty good in a quick match. Like my elo, and that's pretty damn high. But you know, I don't know. At this point I haven't played for, well, in real time, like right now I haven't played for well over a year because shit internet. But back to the story. Now, the day comes around and I'm watching his stream at the time, and they're missing one person on their team, which just so happens to be a healer. I'm like, this now would be a pretty good time to like join in and help out and everything, because they're missing someone, they want to start and everything. So I'm like, all right. So I go to the Twitch chat and I try to type in the command to bring up the link to go to his Discord, and then it's like, nope, you have to have a Twitch account. I'm like, fuck. So I quickly make one, and then I finally get in, and then he looks over at the chat and it's like, oh, a guy named Thorn. Yeah, I think I was supposed to test out someone by the name of that. I'm like, what? Oh shit, my older brother must have talked to him or something. But anyway, so now I'm in the Discord lobby, and now I'm actually in the chat with everyone. I actually closed the Twitch browser right now because, you know, I just want everything to go smoothly as possible, man.
Yeah.
And I'm in the lobby. I hit ready up after saying hi and stuff to everybody. And then the internet fucking died. No joke. Right there. I hit the ready button. Everyone's like going, and then you're now disconnected from BattleNet.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. And that is like right in front of like a Twitch stream too, which, you know, at the very least had more viewers than we have now. Like at the very least, and
that's pretty good. Well, pretty good for the Twitch stream. Pretty embarrassing that.
Oh my god. It was quite possibly the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I mean, over Discord, I sent him a message like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Not a troll, I swear.
Did he respond? He's like, yeah, sure thing, you fucking casual. And he never banned you.
He just, like, it's like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's fine. Don't beat yourself up over it. And then that was the end of that. I left the Discord group.
At least he wasn't so mean.
I never watch the Twitch stream again because I felt that.
We're ashamed.
Yeah, I was ashamed. Like, that was pretty trashy. They were like waiting and waiting. It's like, we really need another person to show up. I show up and almost immediately after introducing myself and stuff,
That's God.
lag out and
That's God saying fuck you. It's like it's your moment to shine, and then it's just over.
Mhm. That was so embarrassing. But
I'm sorry.
mhm.
I'm sorry, Alex.
But as far as you guys know, that was a very well constructed lie.
Maybe that's true. Who knows?
Yeah, it sounds like bullshit to me.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It's up to the audience. Now, okay, maybe I shouldn't say this. I was going to do one because we still have a little bit of time. I was going to tell it one.
Go ahead.
To make it a triple feature, why not? But okay, so this takes me back to a time in my life where for the longest time, us three have been going pretty much the same school district. We haven't known each other the entire time, but at least at times in our lives, we've rotated around the same school system. And for the first time in my life, I switched to a neighboring town's. I think I've already said the name of our town, but I don't say the neighboring town. Let's just call it Dongville. So I was going to Dongville schools.
I thought you said you were going to make up a name.
That is made. God damn it, that is made up. But I was going there, and I didn't really know a lot of people. The kind of people I knew were like fucking ratty kids, who would talk to me because nobody would talk to them. And so those are the kind of people I was hanging around. And the thing about ratty kids is that they're fucking degenerates. And this was to give some context. I was in middle school at the time when I was doing this. So you're with a bunch of like redneck ratty kids. They like to make fun of the autistic kids because they're easy targets. And so there was this kid named, I don't know his name, I don't remember. I suppose I'd probably make up a fake name anyways, huh? So let's call him Jacob. No, let's not call him Jacob.
Ricky.
Fine, yeah. Let's call him Ricky. And Ricky was, I don't even want to, because there's high functioning autistic kids and there's very low functioning autistic kids, and he was definitely in the latter half of that. He was very smart. He was very low functioning, and he was very hard for people to be around. He would cause problems in class. Mm-hmm. But the biggest thing he was known for, and why he was such a target to these bullies, was that he would like to masturbate in class. And he would just do this whenever. Like he would
look, man, sometimes people just don't understand.
Yeah, yes. You kind of, it's like, oh, he's autistic. You kind of gotta understand that. But he would go, like, in class, just in math class, you would hear, or I never witnessed it in class, when he would do it in class, because that seems pretty appalling to me. But there were times in class where you would just hear I don't know if that's being picked up, but there, maybe that. And then, like, you would look over and he would just be like, his hands in his sweatpants, just going to town. He would have to get the, he had someone that would come and look after him because he was so low functioning. I don't know what you call him. Not teacher, helper. Para. He would have to have his para come in and, not help him out. Tell him to stop. Tell him to fucking stop. And so they would just bully him. So there was this one time I was sitting in class, or not in class. I was sitting at the lunch table, and I was sitting with the ratty kids because nobody liked me. And I was just, doing my thing. I was thinking off to myself, daydreaming, looking up at the fucking shitty painted lion that was on the school's wall. And one of my ratty comrades comes up to me. He's like, come on, let's go fuck with Ricky. I'm like, no, leave me alone. He's like, no. I just told him that I have Minecraft at my house and that we should jump on a Minecraft server with this guy. He's so desperate, he needs somebody to play with. It's like, no. It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want anything to do with you guys. Like, no. Here he comes. And he came over and he sat right across from me. And he was like, I don't want to do a retarded guy accent. He was like, I'll just say it. He's like, hello, fine sirs. Are you guys planning to play Minecraft this weekend? I was like, no, I don't own Minecraft. I wanted to distance myself. I had Minecraft. I love fucking Minecraft. I was trying to distance myself from this. Like, no, I don't own Minecraft. The other guy was talking him up. He was trying to give you guys like, no. We'll get on this weekend. What server do you play on? I think he played on, was that big one called Hive something?
Hypixel?
Hypixel? No. It was like Hive.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was big. It was a big one.
Specific server doesn't matter much.
Yeah. But he was like, we'll get on that. We'll play Skyblock or Sky Wars. The one where you're on the blocks and then you have to knock each other off. Sky Wars, I think. He's like, we'll get on. We'll play that. And I was like, no. I was trying to get out of this as hard as I could. And so eventually he left. My friend, he finally gets him to get me to play Minecraft. And he gets up, he leaves the table, and 'cause he's, I don't know, he's a social guy, and he would just bounce around during lunch, and that's kind of why I was in this situation to begin with. And so, this right here during the game, it was reinforcement.
But yeah, that looks super shitty right now.
Yeah, and so he was like, he leaves the table to go talk to his other friends. So it's just me and him, and a few of the other ratty kids sitting around. And I was just kind of go back to ignore this guy, but he keeps drilling me about Minecraft. So, what do you do in Minecraft? Are you a platinum member of the series? It's like, no. I was trying to get. I was like, no. I don't play very much. I kind of suck. And so eventually the conversation dies down because I don't want to talk to him. And I'm staring off into space, trying to eat my lunch, just trying to get by. That's what I did back then. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of people to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to talk to this guy. All of a sudden, I'm staring off into space. And all of a sudden, I look over, and I couldn't believe it. And his arm was going under the table. I was like, no. I think this isn't fucking happening. And so I saw him doing it, and he made eye contact with me, and I just got up, I just shot up from the table and just got up and fucking left to the bathroom. I started, I didn't actually have iMessage at the time. I had this little app that you can text people. I started texting my brother. I was like, fucking Ricky started masturbating in front of me. It's like, no. I was like, yeah. I went to the bathroom. I fucking laughed. I laughed so fucking hard. I was like, what the fuck? And I guess I can't say if he finished because I hid in the bathroom the rest of the lunch because I just couldn't go back. But it's just one of those things that happened. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's fucking. It's one of those moments that's from I want to say Sleepy Cabin story or something like that, or a hypothetical. You're just like, oh man, what the? That would never happen. Fucking did.
Shit,
Or
dude.
did it?
Or did it? Fuck. Anyways, that's my triple feature, and we got quite a bit of time left. So,
Damn.
yeah.
So,
take as long as I thought so.
Something I want to ask about this gameplay.
Yeah.
So it looks like a lot of you guys are shitty and stuff.
Yeah.
But Corrin, did I see Astra on him?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does he have Astra? Sorry that I'm not caught up or anything.
You got caught up with the series. Oh my god.
I know why you did that.
Oh yeah, because Zeke is caught up with the series.
Because you can buy skills from your old.
You can buy.
units.
Yeah, you can
What?
buy. No. You can buy them from, or you can from other units. You can buy them from previous playthroughs.
Oh, that's what I meant from. the unit from your previous playthrough.
That's
isn't it?
cheating.
Or is it different?
No, it's not.
You have to buy them.
Yeah, it costs a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it costs a lot.
And it actually cuts down on a lot of grinding. So that's why I did that.
I
But
also think it's a little fair because in Fates, there's
Can you
no
give the skills to
leveling
anyone?
down.
it's a lot harder to grind in Fates too. Wait, what did you say, Al?
Can you just give them to anybody?
No.
Or is it just Corn?
No, there's character specific.
Oh.
If that makes sense. If I had
It's
an
only
FE,
skills they can learn normally, right?
yeah. If I had an FE on my previous playthrough, and at the end of the game you choose 5 units that you want to turn into cards that you can reuse. So if I would have had an FE and I did that to an FE, I could give some skills to FE, but I don't. Just have avatar character. You can also go to other people's castles and buy skills from them and their characters. But I haven't done that because I spent all my money on my character. Also, I meant to bring this up too. I did a wee bit of grinding between this episode and the last. By we, I mean like 5 hours worth. No, probably like 3 hours. My point is, I got everybody up to level. If you can't tell, Niles and Odin are now caught up. Everybody else got like 2 or 3 levels, and of course, the Goblin King is now. I maxed him out at 20, and I promoted him to Anorian Noble, just to have that extra bit of oomph. I wasn't concerned about this map. I actually thought the map after this is what I was going into, but it turned out that there was this one in between, and that's because the next map, which is actually a boat map.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, you're everyone.
Yeah, is an extremely shitty map, and I just wanted to be prepared for it. And I actually come really close to losing Odin here. Same with Arthur too, because I fucking miscalculated.
So Caleb,
Yeah,
a little follow up to your story.
which one?
The
One I just told?
Yeah.
Okay.
and this isn't another truth or farce, by the way. Only 3, no more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How many times and in what situations did you guys hid in the bathroom during lunch at school?
Quite a few actually.
Really?
Yeah.
0?
It's a good way to get out of social situations. And even, I'll give you guys, maybe this will be a disadvantage to me, but when we go out to dinner, when I go out to eat, anywhere I go, there's always a point in dinner where it's just like, the social interaction is just a little too much, like subconsciously. I'll just go to the bathroom to like decompress.
Yeah.
It's like I won't need to go, but I'll go there to like just be alone for a second. So it's like, it's kind of something, kind of a defense mechanism I use.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did it quite a bit in middle school because I didn't like a lot of the people I sat with.
Yeah, I did it a lot my senior year of high school. Because, well, I would have lunch in the library.
Yeah.
Because that was an option. And, well, I didn't have lunch. I would eat breakfast in the morning and lunch after I got home from school.
Yeah.
But during my lunch period, I would be in the library because that's an option. I would just do homework so I didn't have to do it at home. Which is a really good idea.
Yeah. I wish you would have said something back when we were in high school. I feel really bad. Senior year sounds like the latter half. It was really lonely.
Yeah.
Didn't have any classes with anybody.
Well, I had a lot of friends from middle school when I was a freshman, and I steadily lost them throughout high school.
It was because of me.
Yeah, and I didn't really make any either. Alex came back when I was a senior. He had been gone.
Were you friends with Alex in middle school?
No, not really. We knew each other, but we became friends because of you, Caleb.
Yeah, basically.
Actually, you kind of forced us together.
Yeah, I know.
It was a good thing in the end.
Yeah. That was a topic I did want to talk about, was how we met, actually. So that would be a good topic for one of these videos. Yeah, and that's how Nick and Alex met. That a party they threw. There were a lot of hot babes there. And I was trying to get both of them on these hot babes, but they came to each other, and right away, their eyes connected across the room, and
We had a class together, and we talked like once in it.
Yeah.
And then...
Really, I think we talked more than once, dude.
Oh yeah, more than once, definitely. But...
Caleb was just trying to make another truth or farce out of this.
No. See,
Everything beyond the 3 stories is true.
I think young men, especially like us, have a lot in common. Actually, it's like sports, video games. It's a lot of in high school. It's easy to have a peer group, but it's just about breaking that ice. And I thought you guys would be really good friends. You just need that ice broken.
Yeah, like me and Zeke, we would often be in the same circles of like interest groups, but we would like not really communicate with each other at all.
I think neither of us are very active socially.
Not really.
Never wants to start the conversation, and because of that, there was a lot of opportunities for us to talk to each other.
No.
Yeah, I was really active socially, though. I had a lot of friends. There was...
They're all hot babes and big buff dudes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I fucked them both. Yeah.
That sound was me smacking Caleb for dying.
But, yeah.
None of the girls fucked you. Or you didn't fuck them either.
Yeah. But,
and you didn't fuck the dudes either, but the reverse.
Yeah, they fucked me.
Yeah.
No.
Their little butt boy.
I just wanted to clear up. I met Zeke on Craigslist, and me and Alex met at a Nazi party or neo-Nazi gathering. So that's how I met them.
Called your family reunion.
Fuck off. I needed my couch repaired. That's how I met Zeke. He said he could do it, but he just came over and hit my bed with a shovel. It's like, it's not even a tool you'd use to fix it.
Caleb needed his couch repaired because he wouldn't stop fucking it. He put like a plastic fucking bag between the couch cushion and put lube in it and fucked it. He just went to town on that couch.
Okay, even the thought of that, it hurts my wiener. Suffocate it.
Jesus.
I don't know, it wouldn't be too bad with this couch.
But now I'm never going to reveal how we actually met. It's never going to happen in this channel.
Oh yeah.
It's always going to be a mystery.
All of those were lies.
Wait, you have to clear
how we met.
Zeke and Alex, that's true.
Oh yeah.
All the other ones are false. Those aren't truth or false. There's no more truth or false. You just get the 3. Okay.
Okay.
It would have been better if they took longer, probably.
Yeah, definitely. We did choose shorter stories, but there were 3 of them. Also, this has been the longest episode of Fire Emblem so far.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I usually like to keep them under 20, but I kind of realize that the maps are going to get longer. So I feel like I can't fight that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't fight they're going to get longer. I can cut things, but...
Okay, so Caleb.
Yeah.
All your advice.
Yeah.
You have a lot more experience on Tinder than me.
Yeah.
So, she was into the Phineas and Ferb conversation, obviously.
Yeah.
Would it be a good move next to impress her with my vast knowledge of elf trivia?
I think, Zeke, that is very unique to you. And while you could use that as a strength potentially elsewhere, not in this conversation, she seems like very much like a millennial. That would, Phineas and Ferb's pretty topical, but maybe not that. I think maybe a strength would be to go with a popular Netflix series, what women like.
Why are you taking my question seriously?
You asked it seriously.
I was joking.
Alright.
I am gonna.
Sorry, if you're gonna come to the. You're gonna come to Love Master Caleb. I'm gonna give you the Love Master advice.
I'm gonna tell her about elf trivia anyway. I'll get her to watch Elf, and she'll think it's really good.
And she'll fuck you while watching it.
Yeah, probably.
High
I'll
five.
do my elf impression.
Yeah. Right. I'll put my nose in your butthole.
And then I'll do. Holy fuck.
No, see, what you gotta do on Tinder, don't do that. It's a bad idea. What you gotta do, and you can take this advice too if you're listening, what you gotta do if you wanna get girls on Tinder is you go on Tinder and every conversation you open up with, "Hey mama, what's cooking?"
What's the statistics
Hey,
on
mama.
that, Caleb? How many percent of times you send that do you get an answer back at all, even a bad one?
Don't ask about numbers, just take my advice. So I did run statistics on this and I measured my results. And for a while, it was a 60% response rate, which is good. But over time,
But that's any response.
that's any
Not
response.
just good ones.
Yeah.
Dude, Effie almost died there.
Yeah. It gets a little shitty here towards the end. But
If Effie dies in your series, I'll never forgive you.
all right. But I ran the statistics and I kept them up to date. I kept updating it. It went from 60 to about 30 to 25%, and it's currently sitting, as of right now, at. Hold on, let me check my Tinder right now. I think I opened up that to a girl yesterday. Is currently sitting at a 10% response rate. Oh, a 10% good response.
10% good response.
Yeah,
That's
bad.
yeah.
That's really bad.
Well, it's
Don't do it.
It's a whole lot better than 10% responses, though.
Yeah. But my thought process, and I explained this to these guys the other day, is that like it may not be responsive, but I'm looking for that special girl who will respond instead of with, oh, so you're the worst guy on here. I'm not looking for that response. I'm looking for a girl who will respond with, it's like, hey, Daddy-o, dinner's on the oven. That's what I'm looking for. So I asked,
On the oven?
yeah. So you go, hey, Mama, what's cooking? She says, hey, Daddy-o, dinner's on the oven.
Yeah.
That's my soulmate right there. Once I meet that girl, be all over Zeke. My
The channel.
my LARPing days will be over.
Oh.
And oh yeah, the channel will be over too. Shouldn't they say
Me and
hoes
Zeke will
before
still
bros?
be here.
You mean it'll be renamed to the Zeke and Alex Power Hour?
Oh, shit. Would you guys rename it if I left?
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, okay. I mean, game nights is pretty universal. Because then you could bring people.
I mean,
on.
you would always be welcome to like at least hang out with us, even if you're not doing any individual series.
Hell no, man. This is like, I don't think you guys realize how big of a fan of this channel I am. I'm always drawing art. I'm always keeping up with all the series. I'm always writing down topics. I put a lot of effort into this. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just walked away, because it's like our baby now.
Damn.
So it would be really awful to walk away right now. For some reason, right here, I want to feed the XP to me.
I mean, why not?
Not that it matters how much grinding you do, but
Well, the idea is that
the less grinding you'll have to do.
the boss is going to be able to level me up because I'm a promoted unit. It's going to give me enough XP to level up or something like that. Or maybe it's because I wanted to one round. I don't know. I think I could have done this more efficiently, but hindsight is not something you have in the moment.
Yeah, that whole fucking archer bullshit in there looked kind of shitty.
Yeah, and I actually thought that wasn't a throwing weapon.
Yeah, you know
Turned out
what?
it was.
One thing I like about Fates is that it's present in other Fire Emblem games. Maybe it's present in all of them, and I'm an idiot. But it's like there's a ranged version of every weapon type
Yeah.
in Fates. What I don't like is how much you see of all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like all the fucking brother characters' weapons, and then just the regular weapons besides that.
See, Zeke, I grinded and I still took fucking like 20 damage from that attack.
You're a promoted class.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking ridiculous.
What are you, Nornoble here?
Yeah, Nornoble. I'm going
Should
to.
have picked Shido Noble.
Well, you can't in Conquest.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That class also sucks.
yeah. Because you get stabs instead of tomes. And
Yeah.
I really need the tomes.
Plus, Norian Trust is kind of good.
Yeah.
I guess it relies on your other characters being good too, which
Yeah, I got my waifu picked out. Which no spoilers. No spoilers.
are you going to tell us?
Yeah, after
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Alright.
But the audience got to wait.
Was it Midori?
Quit guessing. No.
Caleb, as long
None
as
of the
it's not
child characters.
incest, I'll still respect you as a person.
It's not insane.
Tell me that now.
Yeah, I'll tell you that now, son. Which I thought about it. I seriously debated doing it, but because I'm grinding, I'm not going to do it. If I was going to play straight through in a normal playthrough, it would probably be Camilla or Elise because they're good and they can keep up with the party throughout the game. Because I'm grinding, I'm like, I might as well go for someone. It's good.
Has actual waifu points.
Yeah.
You have something else I wanted to say earlier, but we were in the middle of one of the stories. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is it a difference in how we play? I guess I've always made Mozu an archer.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I guess there's also because of the fact that I never grinded. It's also playing on normal, but
Yeah. Yeah, when I first played through this game, I didn't grind. So
Yeah.
I was talking too about how I never get a chance to use a lot of these units, or I never did because in Revelations you get so many, and in Conquest they just suck.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on. You're saying.
I made Mozu an archer because that's her art class, so she can get it easily,
Yeah.
and also it's so much easier to feed her XP as an archer than a lance user.
That's true.
Plus, she keeps the villager ability, even if you reclass her.
Yeah.
And I don't think villager is even a trainee class in Faith, is it?
Oh wait, I had a finisher here. He said, I guess I will take you up on those Hoshidan fighting lessons." That was my finisher. Sorry, I recorded this while I was playing it, and then we're getting rid of that recording and recording over that. So the audio may be a little weird. That's why I did that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
And again, make sure you keep up to date with the series so you can see which stories were true
Yeah, don't be
and what stories
me
were false.
who doesn't keep up with series.
Don't be a